Number 9, Denis O'Rourke.
Mr Speaker, this question is for the Minister of Housing. Does he agree with all of the views expressed by Peseta Sam Lotu-Iiga about housing on TV3's The Vote on 11 September 2013?
Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, I've had a look at the transcript and there are 17 quotes from my colleague and the bulk of them I agree with.
Order. Supplementary question, Denis O'Rourke.
Does he agree with Mr Lotu-Iiga that first home seekers should lower their expectations and that $130,000 for a deposit is not out of their reach?
Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, the member Sam told me that he thought he could have... Sam Lotu-Iiga said that he thought he could have expressed himself better and that $130,000 is actually a big stretch for many people to get a deposit for a home.
Supplementary question, Denis O'Rourke.
Does he agree that the Reserve Bank's LVR requirement has killed off the hopes of most New Zealand's young first home buyers? And if not, why not?
Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, no I don't, because this government has announced a trebling of the number of welcome home loans that are exempt from those LVRs, and secondly, this government has expanded the KiwiSaver First Home Deposit Scheme that will mean twice as many New Zealanders, and particularly in high-cost markets like Auckland, will be able to get access to a bigger subsidy from the government to get a deposit.
Supplementary question, Denis O'Rourke.
Will he give an assurance to home seekers that as a result of the government's housing accords and special housing areas legislation, at least 15,000 new houses will be available in Auckland City by the next election? And if not, what will the number be?
Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, the numbers in Auckland are very clearly set out in the housing accord that has been unanimously agreed with the Auckland Council. 9,000 houses in the first year, 13,000 houses in the second year, 17,000 houses in the third year. That's 39,000 homes. That's more than 3 times the amount per year that are being built.
Supplementary. Point of order.
Mr Speaker, I asked the Minister whether he would give an assurance, and all he did was to give a number of houses that he referred to a report in. Now, I want to know whether he's going to give us an assurance.
Order. That's, again, an attempt to debate the answer that's been given. The Minister has very adequately addressed the question with exactly the numbers that the accord he referred to will be delivered over the next 3 years. The question has been answered. Supplementary, Phil Twyford.
In light of the Minister's answer that he agreed with the bulk of the statements made by the government spokesperson on TV3's The Vote programme, would he please tell the House which of the remaining statements by the government spokesperson he did not agree with?
Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
My colleague made the statement that 1,100 homes are available in his electorate under $500,000. He told me he made a mistake. It was 1,100 homes in Auckland rather than his electorate.
Any others?
Order. Question number 10. Supplementary, Denis O'Rourke.
To the Minister, does he dispute the BNZ Residential Market Survey dated 14 March 2013, which says, quote, in Auckland, an estimated 11% of sales are to people offshore, unquote, and is that a significant proportion of total home buyers contributing to the housing bubble in Auckland?
Honourable Dr Nick Smith.
Mr Speaker, yes, I have seen some of those surveys about trying to estimate the number of foreign persons buying homes. The interesting information I had was that they based it on whether people had foreign-sounding names. Now, that's okay if you're a Smith. It's a bit dodgy if you're a Key, and I suspect there are a few other people with foreign-sounding names that might be banned from buying a house if New Zealand First ever get in government.
Point of order.
Mr Speaker, it was a pretty straight question. It asked fundamentally...
Order! The member will resume his seat. The question was answered very adequately. He asked about a particular survey. The Minister then referred to other surveys and adequately addressed that question. Is the member raising a fresh point of order, or is he attempting to dispute a ruling I've already given?
I'm asking for clarification. You ruled on a point of order which I had not stated, and I would like to have the opportunity to state it.
The member rose questioning the answer that was given by the Minister.
Mr Speaker, you did not hear the point of order before you ruled on it.
I will give the member one more opportunity to clarify his point of order, but I warn the member that if it is an attempt to use the point of order system to further question an answer that's been given by the member, then that is out of order.
Mr Speaker,
point of order, Denis O'Rourke.
The point of order is simply this. The question was about whether sales to overseas owners were a significant proportion or not, and that was not addressed.
It was very adequately addressed by the member saying he's seen results of surveys whereby the basis of the survey is the surname of a particular probable purchaser, and on that basis he said many surveys were unreliable. Question number 10, Carol Beaumont.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister of Tertiary